This is a story that came out January 30th, 2018. You are all going to be blown away by this one. This came out in South China Morning Post. China donated a building to the African Union. Okay. I'm going to show you what this building looks like. This building is worth $200 million. Here it is right here. They donated this building to the African Union. Here's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. The entire building is bugged. China gave them the building and bugged the entire building so they would know exactly what these African leaders were gathering together and talking about. See, this is how China intends on staying a step ahead in order to become the new oppressors of Africa. Okay, so how do you do it? You have to know what your enemy is doing at all times. And let me just give a little piece of advice to Africa that has been colonized for many, many centuries by outsiders. If you know you can't trust these people, then you should not accept any gift, even a building like this. And if you do accept anything from them, you're constantly going to have the building swept for bugs. You're going to have to go through and room by room and make sure you get rid of all the bugs that are in there. Now, China, of course, is denying this all over the place. Okay, but the stories are all out there. In fact, I'm going to show you. China is denying the whole thing, but this entire building was bugged. All right. Now, let me go to the search so you can see. China rubbishes claim it bugged African Union headquarters. Kagame, I guess that's how it's pronounced, says no. Okay. Did China bug the headquarters it built for the African Union? China dismisses absurd African Union headquarters spying claim, BBC News. If China bugged the African Union headquarters, what African country should, so you can see the stories have hit all about this. But they were saying they found bugs in the desk drawers everywhere in the building. So, of course, these stories are there. But, China's doing exactly what oppressors do. When they get caught red-handed, deny, deny, deny. We know this firsthand, okay? We know firsthand what oppressors do when they get caught. See, this is how China intend on staying a step ahead of anybody that they really see as an enemy. You don't bug people that you like. You bug people that you see are enemies. Africa, just take some advice. China right now is thirsty for power. And they are now in the process of relinquishing power away from those that are in charge now, which we know are the Caucasoids. China is just going to become another oppressor in Africa eventually. See, they're doing all the things to win the people over. Once they completely win Africa over, they're going to turn on y'all. They're going to turn on you. And they're going to go to oppressing you just like all of the European and the Western nations in there have been doing for centuries. So you're just trading off one oppressor for another. You got to ask yourself if it's worth it. I don't think it is. I think anybody that don't belong in Africa needs to leave. They just need to get out of there. You have all of the resources. They're all in there because you got things their countries don't have. And in all honesty, Africa really is the richest nation on the face of the earth. All of these European, America, and all these other nations, they don't have that kind of wealth that comes naturally from the land like Africa does. You know, there's a reason why the Most High didn't give these evil people anything as far as resources are concerned. Now, you know, many of them will be in denial. Oh, we got resources, we got this. Okay, well, you name one resource that comes from those caves out of the Caucasus Mountains that can provide something special to the entire world. Absolutely nothing. There is nothing in those caves that can provide a resource to the world, but there is plenty in Africa that can. Plenty, endless resources. That's why America is there and all of Europe is there. Everybody's there digging for the resources. So, look, if China will sink low to donate a $200 million building to the African AU, can you imagine what else they got bugged there? You can best believe this is not the only place they have bugged. If you are any African leader, you better make sure you don't have your phones tapped by China. And yes, I do believe they would do it. Please tell me what you think about this story, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And also, please join me over on Black Junction TV and blackspot.com. Peace, family.